The use object and pet are still R. So let's go out of the game and load back in. And this is the problem I've been talking about with this game for so long. I'll be honest, I don't know how interact ended up as R. Absolutely no idea how that's happened. But it has happened, and it shouldn't break anything, but it breaks everything. How do I get out of this stupid game? Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack and me, Sim UK. Damn it, it's raining. The fact that it's raining is not our biggest problem. The biggest problem I have is that I cannot seem to access or refill any of my produce. Now, the guys have jumped on my farm and they've tested their own farms and they're all working a-okay. And I haven't changed any of my Keybind information, he says, realizing that one of the controllers is not on. Maybe that's the... That seems like an odd issue. But you never know with this game. It is so flimsy, the controller input system is so bad that it quite literally could just be something as silly and as simple as that. Right, let me go. Let's go here first, and I'll see if I can get access to the mill. Nope, still not coming up. That's a bit of a problem. Right, I'm going to jump in Discord. Just see if any of the guys about. Maybe they can come and help me figure out this problem, because I'm not going to be able to do anything today if I can't get stuff out, if I can't refill things. Right up here in the recording room. Okay. Well, I'm into Discord. Being helpful is not what they're being. But you'll have to come and join the Discord if you want to see what they're being. Right, no, this is absolutely not working. I suspect it's got something to do with... What the hell does that mean? Why have I got two different crop types there? That's weird. Okay, just hadn't loaded in properly. Okay, thank God. Yes, so I suspect it's something to do with my access. I'm going to log in as admin. And I'm going to join... Who's got a farm with stuff in? Scott's Hill Farm. Scotsman Hill Farm, rather. Who's in debt again. Right, so where's he got this plugged in? So, over here somewhere... Nope. Now, I don't have... This is what it feels like. It feels like I don't have farmer rights. So if I click this to trade animals... See, look, I can't even do that. Even though I'm admin. Can't seem to turn these on. So if I promote myself to farm manager, hopefully that won't break Tony. No, I won't do that because that might break Tony. That's what it feels like. It feels like I'm not actually the farm manager. All right. Let's go back to my farm. Edit the farm. And promote to farm manager. I've got the farm manager thing. But that still seems to be, in my eyes, that still looks locked. It's just not coming up as an option. It's not like the button isn't working. It's like I'm not getting the permissions I need. Damn it. None of these could be ticked either, which is so weird. Right. I think what I'm going to have to do is save my controller setup. I remember where it is. Input devices version 2. Input devices manual. What the hell is that all about? There's all the save games, shaders, blocked game, XML game settings, input bindings XML. It's got to be that one, right? Wow. The word use is in this a lot. There's a mouse, obviously. Key_R. Toggle mode state, menu accepts, menu X is left right. Axis construction menu left right, axis left right, axis left right vehicle. Reload game is left control, left shift and R. Didn't know that. Fail stacking is R, left control R. Arena start, observer camera. Activate object. I think that's the one. That's the one that's supposed to pop up. And it's the same as animal pet. So, put that in a zip file. And I'll come in and I will try and change that keybind. So anything with an R in it. Right, interact, use objects, pet. So we'll get rid of that. To be honest with you, I don't need a pet button. Save controls, okay. Still not working. so yeah, it feels like I haven't got access rights properly. That's a huge problem. Right, temporarily I'll reset all. So interact is not set to R, just use object is set to R. Okay, so now that works. Right, so this is the possibly the key thing, right? So if we now come back into that folder, then I can extract this file, presumably override that. Paste the file. Don't know how well the game is going to cope with that. Okay, let's go back into the game. Let's see if the controls have actually updated. So use object and pet are still R. So let's go out of the game and load back in. And this is the problem I've been talking about with this game for so long. I'll be honest, I don't know how interact ended up as R. Absolutely no idea how that's happened. But it has happened, and it shouldn't break anything, but it breaks everything. How do I get out of this stupid game? Right, so I've quit out completely. Go back into that folder. Place it with the old one that I had. And fire up the game again. So I genuinely think that the game is... The controller input for the game is so badly set up that it will actually enter its own inputs. I really genuinely believe that. Just randomly, it will just say, oh, that must be what you want to do for that. Something, somehow, somewhere. If the right combination of scenarios are the same, because it's not just me that's had this problem. Lots of people have this problem, and normally what people do is log out and log back in without saving, I suspect, and that reloads their previous controller setup, and that's how they fix it. I'm going to try and fix it both ways. So resetting my controls to default fixes it, which is crap and horrible, and we don't want that. I've really damaged my desk, and I'm very upset with myself. Right. So this is the these are my normal setup controls. This is what I've been using the whole time for ages. Not working. So if I come in, scroll down, and get rid of interact, save controls. That doesn't fix it. That's how broken these control systems are. Get rid of pet, because we don't have pets, so we won't pet anything for a while at least. Still cannot get access, but it's R. We know it's R. It's absolute crap. What I'm going to have to do is a great bit of software for software developers, where you can compare two files together and see what's different. And that's a really good way of seeing what has been put into a file to break it. So there's nothing there. There's only one thing configured with our... Go to gamepad and see what we've got configured for our... Let's get rid of that, see if that's causing the problem. Could it be as silly as... Do you know what I think it is? I think it's as silly as my Xbox controller's turned off. I'm going to turn my Xbox controller back on, because now it works, right? Now that I've deleted those controller inputs. Okay. So I'm going to put them back in. And I bet it works. Okay. No, it doesn't work. So there you go. That's broken it. By having those inputs on X on the controller, it breaks that system. I do remember a couple of days ago adding a button to this for whatever reason. I can't even remember why now. But that is what's broken it. I mean, how ridiculous is that? How does putting a keybind on a controller break the keyboard input? That just shows how bad their controller input system is, right? Now, admittedly, I've got this on the same button as something else, so let's change it to a different button, see if we can get it to work that way. There you go. So as long as you don't put it on X, it'll work. And now if I press R, it'll work. What a pile of crap this game is. Honestly, the developers should be lined up and shot. Maybe not the developers. It's not normally the developers. I remember when I was working for this big company, and we're talking, you know, the big company names, Microsoft, PlayStation, LG, lots of really big company names. We were doing stuff for them. And we had a consistent bug that I'd highlighted, and they were not in the least bit interested in fixing it. What they would rather do is manually go through and edit every single input, i.e. correct it after the fact, rather than find the bug and fix the bug. And they were selling it for thousands upon thousands of pounds. An absolute sham. Disgraceful company. And it happens all over the place. So yes, not necessarily the fault of the developer, but the people above them. Right. Okay, good news. I found the problem. I fixed the problem. We can move on. And hopefully we've got some fields ready to pop. 7th of August. ready to harvest. Canola. Wheat is ready to go. We've still got 7 grand in the kitty. I'm going to put some wheat in the chickens feed thing this time. Hopefully that will work. And oats are also ready to harvest. 63% yield. That's crap. 64% yield. This is expected yield, but the potential is 100%. So we don't know what we're going to get there. This one's 73. I imagine those two will probably be about 73 as well. Right. Stressful start to the game. Oh yes, I've got this thing here. Let's go jump in my tractor and fill up the barn, because I couldn't do any of this in the last episode because nothing was working. Stupid, stupid, stupid lazy giants. Start the engine. Head tracking on. That's weird. I'm in neutral, but I'm driving. How has that happened? Where are the controls for that then? Where are the bloody game controls? I'm confused. How am I driving in neutral? This game is so shit. Frustrates me no end. This game desperately needs a competitor. That's what I'm saying. A serious competitor. And Cattle and Crops was definitely a competitor, but they were a little bit hung up on perfection, which is so often the way with simmers. Oh. Let's fill this up. Why can't I fill that up? Oh, what? Because I took interact out trying to fix that other bug. I remember now. Oh God, really? I can't refill this thing. Oh, come on. And my head tracking's not playing the game either. So that one I can refill. So that's working okay. So what the hell's going on with this one over here? There's unload here, but it's got nothing in it. So whilst all the settings and the mods that we add are intended to make the game more realistic,
The actual gameplay ethos is going to be quite relaxed and quite free. And we're all going to mess around and help each other out and all sorts of good stuff. So if you'd like to become a part of this server, then all you have to do is come and join our Discord and request a farm, and if there's a space, you may well be allowed to join us.